Hello coloring friends, so today is Monday and usually it's my coloring day off, but last week I decided that on Mondays I will be finishing my whips, but yesterday we've got a new prompt for this week and it is conch or shell, and I feel like starting coloring in this book, Blackbird Song by Anastasia Koldareva. And when you feel like you want to color some illustration, you should color it. Don't miss that moment. And I want to start coloring this picture with this large kind of conch shell headdress, and this illustration will take a lot of my time, I know, because illustrations by Koldareva, they always take some time, because I use colored pencils, and of course you try to do everything beautiful and neatly, and so I thought I should start on Monday. If I have more free time at the end of the week after I finish this, then I will work on my whip. Otherwise, if I start later, I may be not in time to finish this illustration. I kind of feel inspired by abalone shell. If you know, it looks like this. The only thing, I'm not sure what colors to use for darker parts of the shell. Maybe these like brownish, greenish colors like here, and we can see here as well. Or maybe to use just dark blues like here. Though on darker part sorry, if you look closely, yeah, it also like brownish greenish colors, so I'm not sure. I should think about it, but I want to use kind of these colors for my shell. I have chosen that many pencils for the start. I want to start with coloring the shell. Maybe I will not use all of them, maybe I will add some more. It's polychromos, because before I used polychromos in Koldareva's books and they were okay for me, but I have heard some complaints about paper in this new book by Anastasia, so I'm not sure how polychromos will behave on this paper, so I will try. And I hope they will work nicely on this paper too. So a lot of work ahead, so I think I'd better will start now. So that is my progress so far. That's how much I was able to color yesterday. As you can see, I haven't finished the conch yet, but most of the part I did color. Only these decorating elements are left. I hope to finish coloring this part of this illustration today, and maybe to start coloring the girl herself, her skin, face. I haven't decided yet what the color of skin I want for this girl. Maybe a more dark skin, or maybe light skin, or maybe even blue skin. I don't know. I need some time to think it over. So I will continue working today, and hopefully I will be able to finish quite a lot today. So it's Wednesday already today, and yesterday I did finish this conch shell coloring, but I was not able to start coloring her skin because no time left. At first it seemed like no much was left on this conch to color, but when I started, yeah, a lot of small details which took all my time. I can show you a closer look. As you can see, all those small things, they needed some shading, some highlights, otherwise everything looked rather flat, and so it took all my time. And these black elements, it's not just black, because I thought maybe if to use just black pencil and that color would look too overpowering, too dark. So I used instead a mixture of two colors, olive green yellowish with indanthrone blue. So it turned kind of black, but not that dramatic black, more soft, more warm maybe. So I'm glad how it looks everything now. And about her skin, I had three ideas. The first one, very pale skin, maybe with a pinkish hint. Second, maybe bluish skin. And the third, like dark olive skin. I was thinking about those different skin types for this illustration. Then I thought that if she's too pale, maybe all the attention goes to this conch and her face would be lost kind of. Then if I do bluish skin, then maybe not enough contrast between this conch and her face, like too much blue colors. So only dark olive is left. Only this option. I think it should look nice. So I'm glad as it turns out for now, and I hope I will not ruin her skin, her face. Would be a shame. So now I will start working on her skin, and wish me luck. I started coloring the skin, and I've got some complaints about the paper. When I colored the conch, there was some movement, but not that matter, because it's darker colors and nothing that much noticeable. But when you color skin, you want your pencil layer smoothly. But what I noticed, I will try to show you. Like here you can see here and here, and then here and here you see darker spots, dots. It's like something in the paper's texture, and then pencil catches that and creates these darker dots on the skin, and it's very noticeable. I just hope that it will blend away, but I'm not sure, and it bothers me, it bugs me. So that was my first real complaint about the paper. I didn't notice such effect in Nocturnes. I colored in that book recently, nothing like that, so I'm a bit worried. I think I'm done now with layering colored pencils for her skin. There is a lot of layers. I think it looks nice from distance now. I haven't blended all the colors yet. I want to show you how it looks from a closer look. Not that smooth. There are some bigger, like here, spots of pencil, as I told you. a couple of that big and a lot of small dots. So definitely the paper is different from that in Mysteria or Nocturnes. I don't remember such effect while coloring skins in those books. I just hope that all will be blend and no patchy look if these spots uh, when they will get blended. So I hope for more smooth effect. Not sure what to blend with now, because I use blender here, no good. Then I used white pencil instead, but I would not like to use white pencil for blending her skin, because then she will become lighter skinned, and I want to her colors stay like this. So at first I will try blender somewhere on small part, and if it's okay I will continue, otherwise I will have to use white pencil, but I will see. I'm done with skin. As I have thought, blender didn't work on this paper and not on skin as well as on this shell, because the paper is rather smooth and blenders do their best when there's some tooth in the paper, more texture. So I had to use white pencil for blending, and I used luminance white Carandash luminance white pencil. I didn't use Prismacolor, though that pencil also is good, just because it gives some yellowish hint and I didn't want it, and this one doesn't give any hint, so I use this one, and I'm so happy all those spots they got blended. Still in some places, if you look closely, there are like some texture can be seen of this paper. So I think this paper is different from her previous books. Anyway, it doesn't look that bad. You can work on it and get nice result. I'm happy with my result. Can show you closer. As you can see, all those ugly spots are gone now. So it was such a relief because I was not sure, and I was worried that when I blend and either those spots would still be there, or maybe the skin would become patchy, but nothing happened, and so I'm very happy. If anyone interested, maybe it would be useful for someone, what colors I used for coloring this skin, and I need to write down in my notebook, because I forget, and next time then I have to choose yet again all the colors, all the combination. I like this one, so I will write down and I will tell you. Maybe it will be useful for you too. It's Polychromos. Main colors were cinnamon, then burnt ochre, May green for this olive undertone, and nougat. Then for these highlights and lighter parts, I used ivory and little bit of light yellow ochre. Then warm gray 3, at some parts maybe to, I don't know how to say it, but actually no much need to use this one. Then Indian red for this part on her cheek and under eyes little bit, and for darker parts olive green yellowish either here and dark sepia. That's it. 10 colors in the whole. I think that's record for me that I used so many colors for skin coloring. But I really wanted her skin to look as much realistic and as I can manage. And darker skin for me it's more difficult to color, so I tried to use that many colors to her skin to look more realistic. So what do you think about the result of this skin coloring? Does it look realistic enough for you? Anyway, not much is left. Eyebrows, her eye, lips, earring, and background. I think I will be doing background with pencils as well, but I will see. So I will continue finishing this illustration. The finish is very close, but still it will take quite some time. So see you when I finish this one. So friends, I have finished my girl with a shell headdress. As you can see, I did black background. I think that's the only background that would look great on this illustration because of this contrast, all the colors, all the brightness and vibrancy of this shell. It pops up. At first I wanted to color it completely with color pencil, but then I thought it will take much time and many layers of black, and considering that the paper is not that good for blending, I thought maybe the result would be not smooth. Of course I can't blend black pencil with white one. So I did a base layer with alcohol marker. Turned out that markers also no good on this paper. It was like kind of patchy and not that black, rather gray color I got, but it was good because it was just a layer, and over that I worked with color pencils. I think you can't see all the varieties of black that I did here. On camera I believe it looks just black, but in reality there are some differences, like bluish black, and some places like brownish black, and in some places just black. One goes into another, and in reality it looks really nice, and that's what I wanted, not just flat black but kind of some gradient. So I'm very happy how the girl turned out. As you can see, I did her earring in same colors as her headdress, but less, not that many. So, though I can say that I worked on this illustration, it was slow and I was thinking, overthinking maybe. I tried my best, but at the same time I really enjoyed it. And I'm happy with the result, and it's really very satisfying when you put some effort in the illustration, some more time than usual, but then you get the result that you like, and it's very satisfying. And I'm very satisfied with this illustration. I think that was all for this week. I have nothing else to show you this week. So it turned out like the whole week dedicated to only this picture. But I hope it was of some interest to you and maybe of some use. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye.